Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle ChocoBox from Didier Gervy, and I hope I've pronounced that at least close. And special shout out and thank you. Okay, thought out. That's a combination of thank you and shout out. How's that? Thank you, Tedra, for your post on our Tangle Addicts community group about your inspiration from this tangle. And, you know, it made me think about, you know, it's so fun when you see a tangle that inspires you or just, you know, tickles you or something. And, you know, maybe that's your go-to tangle, or what we would call your mac and cheese tangle. And you know, and they're just so much fun. So thank you for that post, Tedra. And I thought, well, let's share that today because that will be fun. And that's what, you know, Zentangle is about, especially for those that are new to Zentangle. It started off as a way to teach meditation through art. If you are not aware of the history, do seek it out. I don't know if I have those links on my Facebook page or not. I know I need to put them on my website to hear Rick and Maria's story and how they, you know, how they came about this and stuff like. You can search and find it. Go to zentangle.com and you can find it. But anyway, you know, it's so much more than you know, when we see the art that people do, and it's so much more than just that. And I highly encourage you take a deeper look into it. And by the way, I have I call it Zentangle Essentials, where I go over the method and all of that kind of stuff. It'll be at on April 30th. You can, you know, check out information. I think I actually have that one posted on my website. So so check it out. It's worth it to, you know, invest the $15 an hour and a half. It's way worth more than that. So anyway, come check it out. All right, now to the tangle. Off my soapbox. This one starts out, you know, it looks like Muka, but I tend to do the way this stroke is. I kind of do it backwards to Muka, and if you've never done Muka, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So we're gonna start here. Let's see, yeah, here, and kind of starting off with a circle, you know, what is going to be an orb, but then coming straight down or curve it, whatever ends up happening is fine. Then, and actually, you know what, I'm gonna do it this way and backwards. I thought about it as I was doing it, and I didn't try it because it was just awkward, the bottom part. But so if I do the same thing again, but starting right here. Look at that. Ooh, I like the turnout of that. Okay, I should have been doing that all along. All right. And that's it. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. I'm kidding. There's one more step. Some little orbs here, here, and here. That's it. So I would like put this in the category of accent tangle. Just because, you know, it's like, so you have that, you're like, oh, okay, well, that's nice. What you do with this one, and I do end up sometimes having a challenge with these kind, is it's just put more, other places, other directions. So let's do other sizes. Now, if you wanted to, oh, could I? Wait, let's see. If I did this way, oh, yeah, well, maybe. You could almost do it in one stroke. Like that. Let me try it again. You know, and it looks like music to me, being a musician, and so they somewhat look like notes a little bit. Double-sided notes. All right, so if you wanted to do it in one stroke, again, so it would be like this, and come down, and then as you can see, I went down around for that second one. And you know, you don't have to worry about how it comes out. However it comes out is how it just is. And it's fine. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to do it backwards, but I'm afraid to, so I'm not going to. But that's kind of cool to be able to just do it like that. And then this way I kind of end up with one side that's fatter than the other. Let's put one in this direction. Whoops. Doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't put the orbs on. Wait, let's see. And you know what too? It doesn't matter, you know, so you just start whichever way. Now, I did notice in Didier's sample, it seemed like these little orbs are pretty much in similar positions. So, but you'll notice, you know, all of the different, you know, this is a different width, and this is everything. It's just however it comes out, it comes out. And so we are just not to worry about such things. I really want to do it backwards. All right. Turning the tile the other way doesn't really help, does it? No. All right, let's do it. We're going to try. Whoa, look at that. But it's kind of like we have the you know, the orbs are, you know, one in the middle, one, you know, on top, one on the bottom. It's just interesting. That's just other. Oh, let's try to do it in the middle. Oh, let's try to do. Should I do a backwards one again? Be daring. When I do it, I have to think about it. And then too, thinking, it's like the little bulbous parts are on either side. So it, you know, hey, it's working out. It's working out just fine. It is a fun tangle. And then once you get the hang of it, it's kind of like, well, where else can I fit one in? Oh, I don't know. And then looking at the sample also, you can add in other things. Like he's got just some orbs like that, you know, and it has, let's see, he kind of has them paired. And bottom line is it doesn't matter. You do whatever you want to do. You know, you could just put some various. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So that's fun. And if you're like me and you struggle with doing these things that are kind of random like that, it's a nice stretch. And so you find ones like this that are kind of easy-ish to do, and then just play with it and work it into your brain that, oh, it's okay. It's all right. We can just have fun. And then too, you can, you know, fill in some of these, which I'm going to do that on here. Just fill in some of the orbs and maybe leave a little bit of a shine. I start with the ones that I really don't care for, so that way I can adjust them, you know, so maybe they're too small or odd shaped, things like that. And not all of them, just some, because that's fun, right? Or we could do a big one. Let's see, let's do this one down here. We'll do a big shiny orb. Although I do like having the little one on it also, just kind of piggybacking there. So I'm going to pair them all up because I like it. We don't want anyone being lonely. We can't have that. All right. And then, you know, if you wanted to shade, of course, where's my pencil? Hiding. When I have this kind of a bulbousy type of thing, I personally like to, you know, if I'm just using, you know, pen and pencil. Well, that was interesting. And even this, you know, you could do this with just a pen. You don't even have to do it with the graphite. You could do it with the graphite and not spread it out or anything. It just, something about just adding that little C shape like that is just, I don't know, makes it look kind of plump-ish. And I am just, you know, on these videos, I just stick with, you know, the black-white shades of gray. But you know, I mean, you can do whatever you want, you know, adding color, all of that kind of thing. You know, it could even, let's see, maybe just where this jots out, could put a little graphite like that. Just depends on what you've ended up doing. And these don't have to stay a C shape. You see, like, you know, I've kind of, some of them I bring them around a little bit more, sometimes almost to an orb with, like my hand, you can't see that, an orb within within the orb type of thing, like this, like you could bring this up even more. It just up to you, whatever you end up feeling like you want to do with it. And then this, because I think this is a neat thing, put some little bits of graphite just in these little open areas. Look at how that adds, oh, it adds motion, kind of, you know? Like that. It's just, you know, and I get extra tickled with myself when it's like, oh, look it looks neat. Because I just personally uncomfortable, you know, these, it's not, it's out of my comfort zone, we'll say, you know, to do these, as I've mentioned. And so when it looks all right, it just, I don't know, it just tickles me. So, and that is always fun. All right. So thank you again, Tedra, for bringing this to the group. And so and your work tickled me, so I wanted to share it as well. So if you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, please click on the like button. If you liked it enough to see more, I would love it if you became a subscriber to the channel. And also, feel free to leave comments. I haven't mentioned that in a while. Feel free to leave comments. I do try to respond to all of them. Sometimes I get a little behind, but I work to reply to all of them, because it's so much fun. But, you know, and I also haven't mentioned, well, I do appreciate, you know, the likes, the subscriptions, and, you know, and the comments, because I have heard that is what helps the algorithm. So it helps to spread the word of the channel. And just to hit 5,000 subscribers, and so that, you know, I rarely ask. I don't do the other some of the stuff that, you know, maybe others do. I'm really terrible at self-promotion, although I've gotten good at it at the end of here, where I remember to, you know, to point out, okay, I do classes and all of that. But yeah, I'm not necessarily the greatest self-promoter, so I'm tickled by that, because it's just really completely organic, and I love it. And for those that watch regularly, thank you, because it all helps, and it's just so much fun. So yeah, so with that, the description section, I threw myself off. Do take a look at the links there, because I always do my own version and then share a link to the creator of the Tangle, so that way you can, you know, see it right from them, and, you know, and it's just great. I think it's super important, of course, to do that. And then below that is my link tree. So if you want to connect, if you want to, you know, if you want to join the community, I already mentioned that at the beginning. So click on that link and answer the 4 questions. Other links on there are my Facebook page. So either of those, or, you know, actually follow both, because I do post my classes on there. A lot of them are free. I do have some that are paid, and the ones that are paid have it on the graphic. It says, you know, how much, and there's a link to register. The free ones, it doesn't say anything. So I also don't put that it's free. So, which I don't know, maybe I should, but I don't know. It's been fine without putting it there. So I just like to let you all know that. But come and join us. We have a lot of fun. We could take a tangle like this. Actually, this I would probably add on to something else, just because. You know, because it is, although I don't know, we could spend a whole hour on this and playing with it and stuff, and the results I know would be amazing. But anyway, come and join us. It's a lot of fun. All my other social media, website, all of that stuff is on the link tree. And I think that's it. So thank you again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.